This morning I am heading out to my third destination and leaving Cairns to go to Townsville and then Magnetic Island. I'm going to ask when I get there what the situation is with the ferry on Magnetic Island because there is a cyclone about to hit down. It's a category 5 and it will probably reach Magnetic Island. It's just whether the ferry will be running in the next couple of days. So I'm going to ask them when I arrive basically. But I have just got ready, I've packed up all my stuff and I'm actually ready 45 minutes early for once. So I'm just going to chill, take a slow walk down because everything's quite heavy and hopefully I'll make it there. Plenty of time. I've got my main backpack with the rain cover on because it is raining. I've got my hand luggage, I've got my bum bag, pillowcase to check out, and then this doesn't fit in my luggage anymore. Because I switched my walking shoes and like thick travelling clothes into the suitcase, my wash bag now doesn't fit, and I could have taken other stuff out, but the wash bag is quite easy to carry, so I thought actually that's probably the best one to have as like a second-hand luggage. I'm hoping that's the right decision. It does now make my backpack very light, which is nice. I am sweating. It might be raining, but it is hot. 27 degrees and very, very humid. And I have 2 big bags on. I'm carrying a third. I've got another one around my waist. I hate this life. I am so hot and sweaty. It's very, very humid, especially in this bus station. I asked a local. I'm going to have to hold it down here and be like the most unflattering angle. But I asked a local and she said it was near the ferry. And then I asked someone who worked here and he said it was down here with loads of people waiting. And I can see loads of people waiting, so that's good. This is going to be my first Greyhound bus experience, so hopefully it goes well. I'm on it for 6 hours, so we'll see. Well, halfway into the bus journey to Townsville, where I'm going to be getting a ferry. We've just stopped for a lunch break / breakfast break. Meal break it's called. I don't know why I said lunch break. At a place called Cardwell. It's very pretty. The sun has finally come out a little bit. It's been raining pretty much the whole way so far. But yeah, it's pretty here. Don't know if I'm feeling food, so I'm going to go have a look at what the options are and then we'll take it from there. I just thought I'd come for a quick 10-minute walk first to stretch my legs. Blue skies, so that is promising. It looks like the rain is starting to clear. I've got to the Magnetic Island, Townsville ferry stop about half an hour before schedule, so I'm actually getting an earlier ferry, which is nice. It is all closed up and ready to go, but we've not quite set off just yet. I am in absolute shock right now. This is the view out of my balcony. Look at how cute the little hut is. I mean, I don't love the crack in the balcony, but if you have a private double room, I don't know if you can see in there, there's like a bedroom space, a wardrobe space, a bathroom, and then a little balcony over this, which is so pretty. So I am hiding a little bit behind this little enclosed area because it's actually quite busy here, but everyone seems really nice and I'm really impressed with the hostel. It is so pretty, and I think what's making it even better is that the weather right now is absolutely stunning. It is beautifully sunny, hot, probably a little bit too hot, and the scenery is just gorgeous. I think the whole way up I've been checking the weather forecast, worrying about the cyclone that's been upgraded to a category 5 coming down from Cairns, and it's been raining until like the last hour, and then as soon as we stepped off onto the ferry it stopped raining, and since then the sun's come out, there's blue skies. It is absolutely glorious. It's a little bit windy, but we are on the coast and we are on an island, and yeah, it's lovely. Anyway, I am going to go and have a little explore, take some pictures, then come back to the room once I've cooled down a little bit from carrying that big backpack put some sun cream on, and then I'm heading up to the other side of the island to feed some lorikeets and some wallabies, and then I'm going for a little bit of a hike for the sunset. Anyway, I'm so happy. I was really worried about coming because I didn't want to get stuck here and stranded in case the ferry got cancelled on the way back. And I asked at the terminal and they said it was very, very rare for the ferries to get cancelled because it's quite an enclosed area. So she said there was no intentions of it being cancelled, and the cyclone that they had earlier in the year, which was worse, didn't affect it at all. So I'm hoping that I've made the right decision to come, and I'm already happy that I have because it is honestly gorgeous. It's so nice, the weather's glorious, and I'm very, very happy right now. Ended up being a little bit of a rush, but it all worked out. I went to the toilet, started walking around the sort of resort centre, the hostel. It feels more like a resort, which I didn't think I would say, but yeah, anyway. And then I looked at the buses and they only come once in every hour, which I didn't realise. So although it only takes half an hour to do it, the next bus would have made me late. And I'm not sure for how long the lorikeet feeding goes on for, so I didn't really want to be 10 minutes late. So instead I've come like an hour early, and I thought I'd do the butterfly walk now rather than tomorrow like I was originally going to. So we'll see how it is. It's only supposed to take 15 minutes, so it should be fine. I haven't put sun cream on yet because I just raced out of the house, so I quickly emptied my backpack and put like sun cream and some crisps and bits and bobs inside. So I'm going to try and stick to the shade, but it might be that I have to put sun cream on halfway around. I have got my cap as well for my head. There's 2 wallabies already. I've put my hair up again because I've got hot and sweaty, but I'm now on the butterfly walk, which is supposed to be like a 15-minute relatively flat walk. So I'm in my flip-flops because I wasn't planning on coming, but I'm definitely thinking I probably should have worn walking boots because it's very uneven and wet, but it's fine. We'll make do with it. It's not very long. I've seen quite a few butterflies already. They're all like black and yellow, very pretty, but they're just flying far too fast for me to take any clips of. And yeah, it's just a bit damaged, the whole area. I don't know if it's from winds or things dying, but it's not like the prettiest walk I've ever done. You can see like 2 butterflies in the distance. These ones are the first white and yellow ones I've seen. All the other ones have been black. But this is kind of the situation with everything like on the floor, on the ground. Not the best. I'm also keeping a lookout for snakes and spiders. I've seen some pretty big webs, and I don't really want to get any of them on me. Okay, that was literally the prettiest butterfly. I don't know if you can see it in the distance. It's flying over here now. It's black with like a bright green underwing, whatever it's called, and it's so pretty. I don't think I was fast enough, but the prettiest black and green butterfly just flew straight for me, and the pictures are just like blurry green things flying. There are so many butterflies, a lot more than I was expecting actually, but I just can't get them on camera. So I'm going to give up, put my phone away and try to enjoy this little walk. Can you see that? I wish I could capture it because they're so vibrant and pretty, and they're huge, like this, over the size of my hand with their wings stretched. I am going to walk up very slowly, but this is a camouflage butterfly. I wouldn't have spotted it unless I saw it flying. But look at this. I'm going to see if I can get it flying to prove that it's a butterfly. Are you going to move? Why is it that now that I need you to move, you don't want to move? Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't think this is going to pick up, but I just walked into this spider. Ugh. It's like the size of my hand. It is so hot and humid and sticky. I wish I'd changed, but because I was rushing out, I didn't. And I'm in like, it's a thin dress, but it's a maxi dress. So it's very long and it's got sleeves and I'm wet with sweat. This is what I'm doing tomorrow, but it doesn't even look like you can go around by yourself because it's locked. And it says no entry tour access only, so I guess it's only tours. I think where I'm staying is Nomad's Magnetic Island, and this is Bounce Magnetic Island, and they're sort of the two main cheap ones that people go to. I think I'm definitely glad I picked the one I chose. I think it's in a slightly nicer area. It's got a weird smell around here. I think it's like stagnant water. And the pool area is not as nice at all. I've just done the Lorikeet feeding at a Bounce, and it was a little bit more aggressive than I'd anticipated. I had like 8 on me at one point, 2 on my head and like 5 on my arm, and I'm hoping I've got nothing serious. However, I've come out in all these like little red dots, and then one of their claws cut my finger. It doesn't look like it's properly broken. It just looks like it's taken the top layer of skin, but it is quite sore. I've rinsed it out, I've squeezed it, so I'm very much hoping it's not going to cause any damage. But yeah, I'm not sure what this is. I'm hoping it's their claws because he said they were really sharp, but yeah, not great. I've got the bus back to Nomads, and I was going to get it all the way, but I've actually found another lookout spot that's near here. So I thought instead of getting the bus to Picnic Bay, I would walk the whole way, which is only 22 minutes, but there's like 3 photo stops on the way, so I thought it would be quite a nice little stroll before sunrise. Sunset! Why do I keep saying sunrise? But yeah, I was speaking to a couple of other girls, and they also had these little spots. They think it's from the claw marks, so we'll see if they go. But I'm not worried at the moment. They're not itchy or anything. They don't hurt, so it's just keeping an eye on them. This is a lot more uphill than I had anticipated. I've not been this way yet, but on the bus everywhere else is pretty flat. And I'd assumed the rest of it would be the same, but obviously not. At least the view's pretty. I fear the lookout was not worth the walk. I think it probably used to be really pretty, but a lot of it's like overgrown. So you couldn't see too much. It's pretty for what it is, but yeah, not worth this. It looks like it's uphill for the rest of this 25-minute walk, so we'll see how I go. It turns out the route that Google recommends, I've got about 15 minutes left on it, but you can't go on it as a pedestrian. Even though it says it's a walking route, the pedestrian road literally stops and it says no pedestrians. So instead there's this Picnic Bay hike, and it says the word hike it I'm currently in flip-flops. It it's not appearing on Google Maps. It is very rocky. It's very steep. As you can see, I'm taking it very slowly, even though there are steps, just because my ankle is already hurting. So yeah, this is fun. I'm hoping I can get the bus back and this isn't taking me to like a random place that isn't where I want to go. Otherwise I don't really know where it's leading me right now. So wish me luck, and hopefully I don't get lost and I find my way to the places that I want to go. The sun is starting to set, so I'm really hoping it doesn't take more than like 40 minutes. Otherwise I'm going to miss the sunset at the next lookout that I was planning to go to. So this is the tree that Yalumbi the koala is supposed to be in, but he's not, and I can't find him. I don't think he's been in it for a while according to TikTok, but that's sad because I was really excited. And then I've looked in these 2 eucalyptus trees and I can't see any in there either. It's all kind of been a bit of a bust today. It's been good, it's been fine, but I've not seen any proper koalas. I saw one on the side of the bus, but didn't get any pictures or anything. Then that first look up point wasn't great. I went to try and find Yalumbi the koala, which is known to be in one place, and he wasn't there. And then I've just gone to Hawkins lookout point, which I was really excited for because it's supposed to be like the best place to see sunset. But it's like a proper trek. I wasn't anticipating it to be like so steep. I started it. A, it recommends 30 minutes minimum, and I only have 20 minutes before sunset. And B, it's really steep, and I've got flip-flops on, which, yeah, I'm also feeling a bit faint and dizzy because I've not really eaten anything today. I had 2 bread rolls and a chocolate muffin before 10 o'clock because I was up since 5, and then all I've had is like some Pringles and some sweets since then. So the other thing is that I've got free dinner at my hostel, but they only serve food till 7:30, so by the time I'd walked up there and walked all the way back down, it would have been gone 7:30, and then I would still have to either walk half an hour back or get the bus back. So yeah, it's not happening. There's a half an hour wait for food, and my Diet Coke is the same price as a glass of wine. That's annoying. I am absolutely shattered. It's just after 9 o'clock and all the girls are out. It's quite cold in here, so I've got my blanket out of my travel bag that I normally use on the buses and aeroplanes, because there's only like a sheet, not a duvet here. And the showers were just awful. Everything squirted everywhere, everything got wet, there was no dry area. It was not easy. I think I'm going to go to the toilet one last time and then try to get to sleep for the whole night. I really don't want to have to walk out there in the middle of the night because it's so windy. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's very loud in here, so we'll see how I sleep. I'm hoping I'm tired enough, so I will just doze off, but we'll see. Wish me luck. Anyway, I'm going to end this vlog here and do another vlog for the 2 days of Magnetic Island that I've got coming up. Thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you next time. Bye.